Okay, hello everybody. Today we are going to talk about the advantages and the disadvantages of mobile phones. So I would like everybody to introduce yourself.
Starting for me. Okay, my name is Muhammad Nur bin Norazmi. I'm a Mescom student, and currently now I'm in semester 2.
Okay, next.
Hi, my name is Shamsul Ikon bin Shamsiliza. I am communication and media student and I'm in my second semester.
Okay, next.
Hi everyone, I'm Tarini Ramasamy. I'm student from Communication and Media Department. I'm currently in semester 2.
Okay, and I am Muhammad Haikal Muhammad Farouk, and I am also from Communication and Media, and I am also in semester 2. Okay,
Hi,
so we are going to start with the first question. What do you think mobile phones will be like in 50 years' time? In my opinion, the mobile phone will be so advanced, which it will be the television, the computer. Maybe people will do work with it, which when I mean like when people buy mobile phones, they can use for everything, work, movie, for their TV. So I think that is what will be in 50 years time. So how about you, Ferhan?
Okay, in my opinion, I think the next step in this evolution is mind control. So the technology will allow you to perform every task you can do via touch or voice with your mind. So you could open any application of your choice and play a specific video on some features division of YouTube and even edit image with your thoughts. So you could also send a text, control the brightness and create a movie from the videos and you can get what you want. Yeah,
Okay.
so that's all.
Samsul Ikwan?
hey, as we know, phones come in a variety of colors and choosing the best one can often be a struggle. Black, silver, and white give off a more classic vibe, but they are also boring. Imagine a phone with a completely transparent back made from a glass-like material that fully absorbs light. The device would have one or more LED lights inside, the color of which you could change in the setting of the phone or maybe in your mind. When you choose orange, the entire back cover would completely absorb the color of the light and look exactly the same, almost as if it were painted.
Okay. How about you, Tarani?
Okay, in my opinion, what I think is mobile phone will be in like 50 years, the substance can be a tiny glass or can camera can fix as a contact lens like when we do wink like a picture. So it's uncreatable. For in 70s years before, people never expect that in our future will be like a smartphone or the phone can be a full of touch screens. The people before this they never imagined and expect, but in future it does because we use a smartphone by using our having our online classes. It's all because of the what I can say high tech. The future is pretty unpredictable because we can see putting this type of phone up many high techniques like a very long lasting battery, top performance, improved low light camera, see like many things in the generation. So I have no idea about the future because future is unpredictable. So that's my
Okay. Thank you. That's nice. Okay, let's we continue to the next question. What will you be able to do with your phone? So for me, I think it just seemed like what I said just now. Our phone will be what we use for our work, for television. So I mean, we can just buy handphone, mobile phone, and we can do everything. We don't need to buy specifically like buy a television, buy a laptop, buy a computer. So maybe we can do that. We just buy a mobile phone and we can do work and we can enjoy entertainment. So, how about you, Farhan?
Okay, so basically, I'm going to tell you guys what the able of mobile phone can do to other than calling and texting. So, instant heart rate, if you know, is an application that use your phone camera and flash to take a reading of your pulse. Just place your index finger on the camera and the app will automatically measure your heart rate by detecting colors changes. And not only that, the other apps that I could recommend to you is the app that control your vehicle over long distance, which is that's what Viper Smart Start does. It's like turning your phone into remote control for your vehicle. With the full system, you can start your car, unlock your doors, open the trunk, and locate where you park your vehicle. So and even activate your security system. So that will make easy your ride lah.
Okay, good answer. Okay, how about you, Shamsul?
Okay, the way I see it, I will make my phone bulletproof so it can be broken easily. So, as, as me, I am a careless person. So if my phone have the bulletproof thing, so my phone will not broken easily. That's all.
Okay, Tarani?
Okay, when it's come to my opinion is so similar to Haikal and Farhan because some people are not afford to buy a DSLR camera to make a telemovie or like a content. So we can use a mobile phone because it's can afford to buy and the high quality because we can buy a good quality mobile phone for 600 or something like that. So that's my opinion lah. The mobile phone with a high quality camera, we can do anything for us. Anything we can do it from making money, we can do online business. So there's got many ideas that we can use with, with mobile phone. So that's my
Okay, that's a great idea. Okay, let's proceed to the next question, which is how big will it be and what will it look like? So, for my opinion, maybe in the future, mobile phone just this big, and maybe we can make it bigger. The screen can come out.
You
Technology
want
can
to
be,
add more feature ah?
yeah,
Okay.
technology can be anything, right? Unpredictable. Maybe the screen can come out, become big like a laptop, become a projector. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Okay, so how
Okay.
about you, Farhan?
In my perspective, the era of technology is getting better day by day. So too many company compete each other for a better device to serve the society, which is a healthy rivals, right? So for me, I'm thinking that the mobile phone will be more advanced in terms of the feature and the function. And maybe from mobile phone, you can control all the electrical appliance instantly. So yeah.
Okay, how about you, Shamsul?
Okay, if you ask me, it will look like a normal phone, but with a special effect that will be installed in it. And the size of the phone is just like a normal phone that easily to carry. For me, I like to buy just a small phone, not a big phone, because if I have a big phone, it very hard to take care of it. So I think just a small size with the special effect that will install in it, that bulletproof thing I said just now, so it will easily to carry everywhere.
Okay, interesting. So, how about you, Tarani?
for my opinion, it can be a hologram mobile phone for the future because nowadays phone they are done with great many feature, right? Like using a tiny screen with a LED screen, right? With
Yeah.
many of lights. So why not? They can be in future. They can create a hologram mobile phone, smartphone. It's like
Yeah.
that's more interesting feature.
Yes, yeah, I agree with that.
I agree. Okay. Okay, we are going to move to the next section, which is we're going to talk about cases. So the first case is from a people named Ramli from Sepang. He said, I couldn't live without my mobile phone. I think I am addicted to it. I make over 30 calls a day and send at least 500 text messages. I just like to be in touch with my friends. I can't really remember what my life was like before I had my mobile.
Okay.
And I wouldn't give it up for all the money in the world. So, Iquan, do you agree with anything he said?
For me, I don't think so because it is not healthy for the person mental. Because in the long term, the person will develop a habit that's make the person to dependent on the phone, and the person will have trouble in socializing with person in real life. So he will hard to get up with people around him.
Okay. And what would you advise or reply to these mobile users?
I think the person should pick a new hobby that doesn't use phone, so he can distract himself from playing phone, and he also can make friends, make a new friends.
Okay.
So, any factual information you want to add?
Mm, I know if someone playing phone, with a long term, he will easily get a headache or migraine easily.
Okay. So,
So people or we all must play phone have not not very long.
you mean
We have to
reduce?
schedule our usage
Yes,
of
we
mobile.
must have schedule. That's
Okay.
my
Nice, nice. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's we go to the next case, which is from Maria. She is from Ipoh. So she
Okay.
said, I have a mobile phone, but I try not to use it too much. When I do have to use for a long time, I worry about what's happening to my brain. Sometimes my ear gets really hot and I get a headache. I'm sure it's not good for you to use a mobile phone for a long periods of time. We all use them, but there hasn't been much research into possible dangers.
Okay.
So, Ferhan, do you agree with anything she said?
Basically, yeah, I'm agree with that because we have to limit our time to using mobile phone to maintain the health of our eye.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, the next question is, what would you advise or reply to these mobile users?
Okay, for Maria, she have to minimize her mobile phone and avoid on using in the dark. So by following the tips, she can reduce her headache, I guess.
Okay. So, is there any factual information you want to add?
Okay, for me, Maria need to have a medical checkup with the doctors to get the confirmation about her headache, whether it is because of the mobile phone or she have a migraine.
Okay.
So
Nice.
she have to check.
Alright. So the third case is from Ahmad. He is from Kuantan, and he said, I think they are really useful. It is great to be able to call a friend and tell him you'll be a bit late to meet him. The other day, my car broke down on the highway and it was great to be able to phone for help. I got lost on the way to a friend's house the other day and she told me the direction as I was walking along. That was really handy. So Tarani, Do you agree with anything he said?
Yes, I'm totally agree with Hamad opinion.
Okay.
Okay.
And what will you advise or reply to these mobile users?
Okay, for this, the thing Hamad is totally fine, and then I'm agree with it because to communicate with each other, mobile phone is a playing a huge role model here. Role, not
Okay.
role model. I'm sorry, a role here because in this middle of sudden pandemic, what do you do? What do you use for communicate with each other and with your friends? Absolutely you're using phone. So
Yeah.
it's not bad thing. It's about your how you use your mobile for yourself. It's all about the time you use. If you got headache, it's because of you because you use the phone for long time. Okay,
Yeah, I agree.
yeah, because of that you cannot blame on the phone because it's just a model and just a thing. It's your hand. Okay, the thing is your hand how you handle it with this phone. Okay, see, when it comes to Hama, I'm totally agree with it because of this. Okay, we can communicate with each other with a simple mobile phone. Okay,
Okay.
and this pandemic also we use mobile phone to communicate each other or doing online classes or making a business. It's all about in our hands how we use the mobile phone. So that's my opinion. So people don't use mobile phone too much lah.
Yeah, so
Then let
you want to say that people have to minimize his time to play the mobile phone, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying because it's all in our hand. Kalau, oh
That
sorry, I'm sorry. If we're not using phone not much, we never got a headache or migraine. It's all about us, not phone.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
that is a
that's
very
my
strong
opinion.
point. It's a very strong point. So, is there any factual information you want to add?
Yeah, the simple as I say before, just use the phone when you want it. Okay, when you really need. Okay, don't use a phone for unnecessary things. Okay, if you
Yeah.
want to use for a useful thing, so just use. If you use for unnecessary, of course you will get a headache or anything or got a many head mental or health issue. So you
Yeah,
should know of using your handphone and all at all.
I
So
agree.
mm,
To
think of
giving a
Yeah,
very
yeah,
strong point. It's good.
yeah, thank you.
yes, good for you.
So, to the case number 4, it is from Emmy. She is from Petaling Jaya. She said, I have a phone, but I'm really careful about switching it off when I'm in public places. I hate having to listen to other people's conversation on the train or in the bus. I try not to listen, but it is impossible when people speak loudly. Often they have really personal conversation and I just don't want to know their private business because it can be embarrassing. I think they should be banned in restaurants, hospital and on public transportation. The whole mobile phone culture is out of control and we shouldn't accept it. It is a noise pollution. Okay, for me, I think it is a 50-50. Maybe we can agree, but some point we should not agree because we can agree because it is a noise pollution. Talking about private conversation sometimes, but sometimes we can talk, but maybe we can reduce the volume so people in public will not hear what we said, our private conversation. So I
So
think
basically, they need what we call never mind.
okay. So I think there is also the advice and reply lah. There is the advice and reply which is we can use phone in public, in restaurants, in train, in bus, but we should reduce our volume. So other people that doesn't want to hear what we talk will not hear. Just us and the people in the phone. So I think that is all for me for this case. Do you want
So
to?
you need to have a common sense lah, basically,
Yeah.
right?
You have to think about other people
Yeah.
around you. Okay. Okay, let's we go to the case number 5, which is from Elias, and he's from Kuala Lumpur. He said, I am a teacher in a secondary school and mobile phones really annoy me. The students send messages to each other in class and some of them even cheat in examination by sending messages to each other. In theory, they are not allowed to bring mobile phones to school, but it is nearly impossible to stop them. I don't think parents should encourage students to have mobile phones. So, Ferhan, do you
Yeah.
agree with what Elias said?
Okay, for this situation, of course, I agree with him because the statement because the student are not allowed to bring any gadgets to the school. So of course, I agree with that.
Okay. So, what would you advise or reply to this kind of mobile users?
Okay, for Mr. Ilyas, have to do a spot check on his student frequently and give an advice on how to use a mobile phone preferably.
You mean like warning also can, right?
Yeah, of
Warning,
course.
yeah. Okay. Uh, so is there any factual information you want to add?
In my perspective, the parents have to monitor their children on the usage of mobile phones and advise them to not bring the gadget to the school. Because as a student, they have to give the more focus when teacher is giving a lecture. And then when you bring the phone to the school, it can cause the rate of stealing in the school.
Okay.
And it's kind of dangerous for me.
Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, thank you,
Yeah.
Ferhan.
All right, thank you.
So we finish with the last case, which is from Said. He's from Ampang, and he said, I am a bit of a phone fanatic. I always want to have the latest model. I now have a phone which can take pictures from many angles. My friends and I have such a laugh taking photos of people when they don't know. Once I saw my sister's boyfriend out with another girl, so I took a photo of him and this other girl and sent it to my sister. That was the end of the relationship and I never like him much anyway. Okay, that is kind of a funny case and naughty lah. So I think I I'm not I don't agree with this. I don't agree with Said because
Why you didn't agree with the statement?
it is not,
Tell us.
you know, many people now we should buy a phone which we can use. I mean, maybe new models phone is rated a bit, maybe just different megapixel in just a little amount, you know. So I think what
Okay.
is the difference? The difference is like wasting your money because it's more expensive.
Okay.
And also, it's kind of waste of money, right?
Yeah, waste money. Okay, I think we are at the end of the forum. So I would like to thank everybody to join me. So is there
Yeah.
anything you guys want to say?
Okay. For myself, I want to thank you to you guys, to Tarani, Haikal, and Ikwan to participate in this forum, and I hope that we will see each other soon. Thank you.
Is there anybody else want to say anything?
For me, I also want to say thank you to Haikal, Tarani, and Firhan. And I'm sorry if my English is very okay.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay.
I'm still learning English.
Okay. Tarani, you want to say anything?
Okay, literally, I feel so blessed to have a talk with you all, guys. So thank you so much, Haikal, Hikwan, and Han to share opinions, your own opinions to with us. And for who watching this video, I want to share one thing: is be wise before you do anything. Like no matter it's a mobile phone or anything else, but before you make a step, just be wise, think aloud. Okay, that's all. Thank you so much.
Okay. So,
All right.
okay, guys, thank you everybody.
Right.
Okay. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
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 Bye.